Hey Boo Buddies, Anya here, and it is time for the January 2023 bullet journal setup, and I'm ready. I'm ready for something new. So this coming January 2003 is pretty special because it is both New Year's are here, both solar and Lunar New Year are coming up in this month, obviously January 1st, Solar New Year, and I'm ready for something new, something fresh. I'm so sick of where I have been during the last year of 2022, and I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to do a very short setup for January, very concise. It's really simple and really fun because I'm just ready to get through it and start something new. And so I'm just gonna be doing the bare minimums this January. So I'm starting out with my habit tracker, and I'm doing it as a long checkbox like graph. As you can see going down the side of the page. And you can also see that some of my bullet journaling that didn't make it to my YouTube channel involved some tabs, and you can peek through and see some of the back tabs going on there. And I don't really want to talk about what was going on back there because we're moving forward and we're just going to get through January today. So the days of the month cascading down, and then each of these little squares, the columns of squares are going to represent one of my habits. I have currently 7 things I track, so that I try and do daily, and then I'm going to add in my package tracker. I didn't do a package tracker during the months of November and December, and even though I always say I will never live without a package tracker, I did, and it was a disaster. I got very disorganized, very confused very quickly, and I'm unhappy, so I've actually changed how I do the package tracker to have 2 columns, one for the package that I'm expecting and the date when it arrives. Because it's important to keep track of that, just because I've had some things go missing recently, and it's not fun to try and track those things down and dig through things. It's better to just have everything together. So the theme of January is New Year, and I've combined a very simple version of just your basic fireworks and some Lunar New Year things. So my color scheme that I've chosen for the month of January is some blue, some gold, and pops of red. I'm just doing some gray on this. It's not really neat, but oh well, just because, it makes it easier to see where you are instead of trying to just look at the blocks of white and keep track of what's what. So Boo and Cat are back, and I couldn't be more thrilled. Boo and Cat have got some great adventures ahead in the coming year, and I have found that I am happier when I include them in my monthly spreads. You guys seem to enjoy it. I really enjoy it. Sharing it with you, it makes me happy, and that's really, at the end of the day, that's really the best part, right? So I'm also using a lot more stickers. I would like to use up a lot of the stationery I've collected over the years. I let myself indulge in getting a lot of stationery and using it, saying I'm going to use it for my journal, I'm going to use it for my projects, and then ended up doodling a lot more or hoarding things, saying no, that's too special to use for this, and I'm trying to get over that, and I would like to get through a lot of the stickers I've collected. So I'm sorry. Most of my stickers come from one of two sources, but they may or may not still be available if you like any of what you want, because I've just had them for a while. And I really just liked the shiny red foil that was going on. It really, it makes me happy. So yeah, I'm just gonna add some light with the colored pencils. I'm using a lot of colored pencils this month. I'm trying to embrace using more stationery than just using markers and repeating a lot of the same things. So we're trying. So I've got mild liners that I've been using. I've also got my go-to Tombow colors, especially for shading of Boo. And yeah, just getting through a lot more of my stickers. So I'm just gonna fill in this tab. The tab was cut in the thing I did before this spread, so it was already pre-cut. So I just decided to decorate the flip side with some fun stickers that made me happy. Over on this next page is going to be my goals and intentions for the month of January. And so I decided to do a paper lantern going up to the sky as where to put my goals and my intentions for this coming time. And yeah, so I used no black outline. I decided to just go ahead and use a gray and brown to show that it's a combination of paper and wood. And then of course, you need the light coming through, and then Boo and Cat releasing the lantern together down there. And I'll just write my goals on the side of this lantern. I think a lot of us make the mistake of thinking of January as a hit the ground running, new start, new beginning, beginning of new things. And really, I think January is a reset time. The craziness of the holidays are over, winter is settled in, and it's really should be more about finishing up things and cleaning. That's how I spend most of my Januaries, is cleaning up after the holidays and and finishing up what has been going on in December and November, so that the new year can, I don't know, slowly begin instead of a quick hoorah, go for it starting out. And I like that better. I like that idea better. I would like an easier ease in to what's coming next. And so January, I'm really focusing on finishing up what has been going on the last few months with me and my projects at home and whatnot. So I added a pop of red at the top of this page here just because it just felt unfinished and I didn't have as much red as I would like, so just a little quick pop. Okay, so I got away from using a weekly spread the last few months, and mostly it was just because I was not at home doing to-do lists. I was out doing appointments, doing events, and taking the day as it came. I wasn't really using my notebook for that, so I didn't need a weekly spread or a daily task list going on. But now that things are slowing down, she said optimistically, I'm going to get back to having a weekly spread. And for the month of January, again, just because there's just not a lot going on and it's mostly finishing up what is already on my task list of overall things, I've decided to do 4 weeks in one spread. So each of these boxes is going to be one day in the month of January, and even though that's not really all 31 days, it's enough to get me through into February. So I'm just doing it all 4 weeks, one spread. And you know what? This might be a disaster, but I thought it was a good transition of not using a weekly spread for a few months and getting back into it. So my weeks are going vertically, as is clear by, the fact that there's 7 boxes going down, and keeping with my tab because I don't know, it just seemed to make sense. So I'm keeping with adding the tab for this month. I don't know that I want to do tabs much more after January, but we'll see. We'll play it by ear as we come along. So yeah, I don't know if it's a good idea to cram all 1 month into weekly spreads like this, but this is the month to try it out. The other reason is I had more stickers that I've had for a while. They have numbers on them, and they're pretty. So I wanted to use them, and I've never really gotten to use number stickers like this before. So it makes it easy to know which one goes next because they're numbered. And so one for each day. And then decorating with the same gold washi tape and just the same color scheme to kind of, give the background a bit of interest. And that's January. It's definitely sticking with my usual function first idea of I like my spreads to be very simple and functional and not cluttered with decoration, and I like the decorations to support the functionality of what's going on. And so I added some more stickers and finished up the spread, and that's January. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all found some inspiration to use more stickers that I know you've been hoarding, and enjoy your journal, and even if it's simple, and take January a bit easy, and I will see you in the next video and in the next year. Until next time, Boo Buddies.